Hey folks, real quick before this vlog begins, I just want to let people know from yesterday that yes, I am still doing Let's Plays. I am pre-recording them entirely before they come to you. So yeah, I just want to put that out there in case anyone's wondering where the Let's Plays are and whatnot. Don't worry, I'm working on them. It's just going to take some time to get them out to you since I'm pre-recording them entirely before they come to you. But rest assured they are on the way. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin the vlog. Hey everybody, Multiclass Gamer here. Today is July 9th, 2021. It's 10:04 in the morning. And obviously, as you can see, continuing on from yesterday, obviously I made the choice to not go to work last night. So yeah, can't say I'm just kind of indifferent to the decision. I mean, like I kind of wish I went because you know, my team always needs help. But yeah, I just need a break from the people I had to work under on the previous night. And then I just got 2 more nights to go through, and then I'll have my three nights off. So go figure. But anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Today, I wanted to go over 2 things. The first things first, I wanted to kind of continue from the topic I was doing yesterday's vlog, and that is Tetris. So yeah, I briefly went over the Bulletproof Software Famicom Tetris, but there were actually technically 3 versions of Tetris across the NES/Famicom platform. There was obviously there was the Bulletproof Software Famicom version that was released only in Japan exclusively. And then, I can't remember which one came first, but they came out around the same time. We have the one that most people are familiar with on the NES, Tetris by Nintendo. This came out very shortly after they won the rights to the game, after all that whole debacle. Once again, I recommend the Gaming Historian video on that. But there was also an unlicensed version of Tetris on the NES made by Atari, or under the pseudonym Tengen. So there's also a video about Tengen by Gaming Historian. I'm going to be plugging him a lot apparently because you know, whenever you go into Tetris or stuff like, or Tengen, yeah, basically these 2 topics kind of converge when it comes to this version of Tetris. And not only that, but this also happens to be one of the rarest games made by Tengen, and this is the first Tengen NES game that I have, so pretty happy to have this one. It's like $125 at the game store. I can only imagine how much a scalper would charge for that crap. And it's in very excellent condition too, might add. But yeah, it's just 3 different versions of Tetris, and they all play different. Well, I mean, like obviously it's the same basic gameplay, you know, Tetris, but to me personally, the Tengen unlicensed version is the best because, you know, and for one reason alone, and that is the fact that it has multiplayer available. I don't know why Nintendo couldn't put a multiplayer mode in their version of Tetris. They had like the means to do pretty much anything they wanted with the game essentially because they had the rights to it. So I don't know what that's all about. But the Bulletproof Famicom version is also pretty fun to play. Pretty much all of them are, but yeah, the unlicensed Tengen one's the best, definitely by far. Maybe at some point we'll even do a multiplayer madness of it on United We Play. In fact, actually, I should do like a micro Let's Plays. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Like during these downtimes where I don't have regular Let's Plays going, I can do micro Let's Plays. You know, that way you have something else to watch besides these vlogs. I can still get Let's Plays for me, but they're shorts, you know, quick things to do. I should do that actually. Yeah, I could start by doing like the 3 different versions of Tetris. You know, have like a Tetris trilogy series or something like that. You know, I just came up with that doing this vlog. So yeah, that'd be something pretty cool to do. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. Is just you know, again, just so you can get a good look at this. I don't know if you can. I'm sorry. I apologize again about the lighting yesterday. You couldn't see the cartridges very well, so I had to put pictures of them up on screen. So I apologize for that. Here's the Nintendo Tetris on NES. And then once again, Bulletproof Software Famicom Tetris. So yeah, so that's the first topic I wanted to talk about. The second one is the Switch OLED. This is my first time, I guess, going into an actual current events topic of sorts. A couple days ago, or a few days ago now, however long ago it was, Nintendo announced the Nintendo Switch OLED, and I have mixed feelings about this essentially. I know the internet's like pretty much basically pissed off at Nintendo because they were expecting the Switch Pro, which is a version of the Switch that's capable of 4K display and could handle more of the games that are coming out pretty soon. Because it is pretty fair to expect that. I mean, well, it's fair to say that we need a more powerful Switch to handle upcoming games in the future, because 4K gaming is becoming the standard. So, and the Switch is not capable of doing 4K. It's barely capable of doing full HD. It definitely can't in handheld mode. So, yeah, I don't know what Nintendo's thing is there, but yeah, basically the Nintendo Switch OLED basically enhances the handheld experience. It does not really do much if you're just playing the console docked all the time, which is what I do. Even though I have a lot of handheld systems, I don't play anything on the go. I just play at home. So, yeah, any handheld enhancements is kind of useless to me. So, I don't think I'm going to get it, especially for $50 more than a regular Switch. Really, to me, the only draw to the system is the fact that it has 64 gigabytes of storage. So I could get it for that. It'd be nice to have just another Switch instead of having to store my games on SD card. That would certainly be nice. Of course, I'd rather just get a regular Switch again. Of course, they already got another new model of the Switch anyways. A few years ago, it was around the same time they released the Lite, which just has slightly better battery. It's not very different from the regular Switch model that originally launched, but essentially it's got better battery power and a few other enhancements that I don't remember off the top of my head. And not only that, but the box design is different. It's actually smaller than the original box, so it's kind of interesting. That's what I've seen in the stores the past few years. So yeah, I'm happy that it's not going, I'm happy about this because it means that the Switch games that come out in the future, they're all still going to run on all the models, essentially. And, but also kind of upset, too, because, not really so much upset, more so I'm just kind of, I don't think it's worth $50 more, and I also don't think that Nintendo's, I feel like they really should make at least a version of Switch that can handle, better games. But if they can't do that without not being, without making the original Switch model obsolete, then I can understand why. But still, it's kind of, Nintendo's, I guess, in kind of a hard place, because as the games become, more and more, massive and, more detailed and more, just bigger in general, the Switch is not going to be able to handle them at some point. The Switch is eventually going to hit a threshold, and very soon, I'm pretty sure, because of how, the system's already 4 years old, going on 4.5 years real soon. So, yeah, Nintendo's got to do something, I feel like, in order to keep up, because once it gets to the point where developers can no longer, squish their games down enough to fit on the Switch, then what's going to happen then? Nintendo's just going to go back to the Wii U days where they're relying entirely on their first-party games to sell. I don't know. Of course, Nintendo isn't exactly a very consumer-friendly company to begin with, so honestly, I don't really care what happens to them. I love their products, man, but I'm just so sick of all the BS that they've done over the years, like basically shit on, fan projects and whatnot. I don't know. I get it; it's their right to do so, but it's still, it's very, the way they do it is just so low and so scummy that it's just not consumer friendly, and it just still makes them look really bad. When their competition, on the other hand, is actually embracing fan projects and sometimes have made full games out of them, from what I've heard, and from what, just from I know there's more qualified people to talk about these subjects than me, but that was just my take on it, basically, which is probably not much different from other takes. But also, Nintendo is releasing it on October 8th, which happens to be the same day that Metroid Dread is coming out, so obviously Nintendo's plan there is as people will go, hey, there's a Metroid game and a new Switch model coming out the same day, I'll buy both of them at once, So obviously, but I'm wondering, maybe is Nintendo planning on doing a Metroid Dread bundle with the Switch OLED? Maybe that'd be a convenient way to get people to buy the new model. I'm not sure. I don't know what Nintendo's plan there is exactly, but that's probably it. It's just maybe release a bundle, or they're just going to expect people to buy, spend $410 on the spot. Isn't that Well, or is it gonna be $69.99? I can't remember. Are new Switch games $60 or $70? I think they're $60. So yeah, they're gonna expect people to blow $10 all at once. You know, get the new Switch model and Metroid Dread at the same time. I don't know. I really don't know. You think they'd do like maybe do it for like $375 or something, like a bundle with a Metroid Dread and the Switch new model? I don't know. Just something along those lines. That'd be consumer friendly right there. But I don't know. Either way, that's all I got for today, folks. Once again, July 9th. Tomorrow there's going to be another old vlog from December 2016. It's the December 23rd vlog, so the day before Christmas Eve. So just letting you know ahead of time, there's not going to be I'm not making a vlog tomorrow. It's just going to be the old one from 5 years ago. Well, almost 5 years. And, yeah, because I'd like to, well, first of all, I'm going to be going to work tonight, so if I don't have to record a vlog after work, that'd be nice, because it's just, I only get 4 hours to hang out after work and before I go to bed, so it'd be nice to dedicate that to just doing whatever I want to do. But it's only 2 more nights of work and then my 3 nights off, whatever, so. So with all that out of the way, I'm going to shut off this camera and I'm going to start recording some Let's Plays. Yay! Well, more Let's Plays, I should say. Let's Plays I've already been recording, but yeah, I want to get them out to you as soon as possible, even if it means putting out some micro Let's Plays here and there to keep things going for you. Bye.